sorry.
Welcome back to No Good Rolls, Only Good Role-Playing. My name is Kurt, and I'm your DM. I kind of forgot you were there. Joining us again is my table full of willing players, not victims. It's been a little while since we've played. A few things have changed. A lot of stuff is the same. We're going to go around the table and just once again reintroduce ourselves. I'm going to start on this side of the table.
Right here?
Annika.
Hi, I'm Roberta, and I will be playing Annika Silverbow, Paladin of Helm, Order of the Skilded Eye. I'm forgetting my titles today.
Get more. That's the answer.
Yeah, more of them.
And then we got Samber.
I'm Andrew. I'm playing Samber the Dry. He is a drunken master monk. He's not the freshest gentleman.
And then beside Samber, we've got Ginny.
Hi, I'm Janice. I am playing Ginny, the elderly halfling blood hunter.
And beside Ginny here at the other end of the table, we have Jasper.
Hi, I'm Jasper Jinx. I am the plucky bard rogue that sings a merry song for everything and has a good time wherever he goes.
Oh, doesn't he just?
And then we've got our Kinku Ren.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm playing Ren, a Kenku rogue.
And then beside Ren is Tova.
Hi, I'm Ulfer, and I play the tattoo wizard Tova, a hill dwarf.
And I play literally everyone else. I just don't do it as good as these guys. Who remembers where we were last game? 'Cause I've forgotten. I don't remember that you were just recently dropped off outside of Brinshander.
We were definitely cold.
Or that you've just parted ways with Zephyros.
Yep, after we encountered an adult silver dragon and dwarves in his floating castle.
Be careful.
Weird.
Don't badmouth dwarves. We've got a dwarf
No.
right here.
No, I was more concerned about the dragon.
We were dropped off at the southwest gate of Brinshander.
So, in front of you is the city of Brinshander. Now, Brinshander is one of the largest settlements in the 10 Towns area. It's not the largest settlement overall, but in the 10 Towns, it's quite large. As you guys make your way up towards it, the first thing you can see about the city are the 30-foot tall walls that surround the entirety of the city. Running up the path are different carts and merchants going in and out of the city. You see two large towers ahead of you, and in between them is a 15-foot tall gate. It's at the moment it's swung open. I'm sure when they know you guys are coming, they'll close.
This is a repeat. Remember the last town we came into? Wasn't
The
those
gates are open and there's big boulders everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Nightstone.
Yeah. Oof.
All right, well, let's go take a look.
Yep, check that out.
I could use a jacket.
It's very, very cold out.
It is.
It is cold. It wasn't very warm up on the cloud, but at least you had some kind of magical heat coming from the tower itself.
And
Not
walls.
so much here.
Yeah.
I've got and Jasper's like I've got all my costumes on and like 20 layers of like all my shirts and everything. So. this skinny little beanpole of a cat looks like an actual regular size.
There's so many popped collars there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as you make your way up towards the gate, some of the merchants that come by, you can smell that they strongly reek of salted fish. And getting up towards the gate, there's 4 or 5 different guards there, and there's a female dwarf who seems to be kind of greeting everybody. And she sees the 6 of you. I think there's 7. Who has the donkey?
Samber has a donkey with supplies.
There is 6 plus mount.
Yes.
And she sees the 6 of you, and she kind of waves you, gives you a look over. She's like, "Oh, I can tell that you're new here. Well met, travelers. Keep your fingers and extremities under wraps, lest Ariel bite them off. Mind your tempers, and you'll be most welcome here. Have you brought goods to sell? The market lies straight ahead. Craving a warm drink? May I recommend a drop of Firebeard's Fire Brandy, sold only at Kelvin's Comfort, located on your right as you enter the market square.
I could use some brandy.
That
Sounds excellent.
warm sounds good. And Annika's got her fingers like tucked underneath here, trying to keep them off the metal of her scale mail.
And just by looking at her and seeing the rolling eyes of her guard companions, it seems that this is a well-rehearsed entrance that lots of people have heard.
Oh, thank you for letting us in. Good day to you.
Make yourselves at home. Like I said, just mind your P's and Q's while you're in town and we won't have any trouble.
Oh, they'll be minded, don't you worry.
Never spill a drop.
So the guards, they make way and they let you right in to the inn. Or not into the inn, but into the town or city of Bryn Shander.
We're looking for someone. Sheriff Southwell, right?
Samuel Southwell, yes. Was killed in the attack, yeah. Brother Markham.
Oh, that's right.
The brother was killed in the attack and you're looking for the sheriff.
Yes, who's Markham Southwell. According to my notes.
Maybe
So-
we should ask the dwarf lady at the gate if she knows how to find the sheriff.
We can definitely ask her, yeah.
What can I do for you?
We are looking for Markham Southwell. We have news of his brother from Nightstone.
Oh, Markham.
Inside
He's-
check.
Oh, do you need to?
Natural 20. That's what I'm going to use it on.
Grandma senses are tingling here.
She seems quite smitten.
Mm.
Oh, dear.
Just saying his name was enough to loosen her up. He's usually at the place.
Kelvin's Comfort?
No. At the town
Town
hall.
hall.
That's where his office is anyway. If there's ever any prisoners there, he's usually taking care of them. If you see him, tell him I said hi.
Oh, I will. He'd be lucky to have you.
He's not for me. I don't know what you're talking about. And she kind of shuffles off and one of the other guards picks you up. I think she may be slightly embarrassed. So yes, as you guys make your way through the gate, they stop you, Soundbird.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need to stable your mule. We don't like the animals leaving droppings all through the city.
That's fair. Livery?
There is a livery right there on the inside of the wall.
Just the one?
Just the one that you can see.
Somebody paid some good money. And he'll walk in and he'll get Sir John stabled up nice and You got a berth for this one?
It is a silver piece a day. We feed them, water them, clean up after them. But we do ask for you to pay for 3 days. If you're not here that long, we'll reimburse you. But
Yep. Counts out 3 coins.
the stable hand takes them gladly and pockets them quickly. And they don't know what quite to make of the alchemical concoctions that you've got brewing on them. But
Maybe away from the lamps. There's a good lad. As he rolls himself out the door.
what kind of cooking oil are you making on him? So they stable up Sir John and let you on your way.
Yep, you got it.
No. The city of Bryn Shander is quite large. Like walking into it, the houses are all almost entirely wooden, of a very, very rustic nature. Like, none of them seem out of, like, I don't know, it's difficult to describe just how plain everything looks. As you make your way into the city, I don't know, Tech Goblin, can you show everybody the map of Bryn Shander? I like how quiet he is. Oh, there he is. So you can see Bryn Shander has different veins and arteries running through it for streets. And you've come in right here, right there, yeah. And that's where the stables are. There's stables at every gate, but there's only one set of stables per gate.
Yep.
There is no fast traveling between them. That is a different type of game. So the main street, you can see lots of carts being pushed now. They're having to stable their horses, and they push their carts up through the snow and ice to the main center of the city that you can see up further. You do see a couple buildings along the way that are a little larger, a little more regal looking. Some of them are built with stone. As you go by about halfway to the town center, you see a very large stone building. It looks like some kind of place of worship. Anybody has religion, you're more than welcome to roll it.
I will definitely take a look and see what that religion is.
And I do know, but...
Oh, natural 20.
Maybe there are good rolls.
It's okay, I got a 2. It balances out just fine. Nice.
On the front of this
booze in
building, you
there.
see many carvings. There's some carvings
Sacramental
of Tyr,
wine.
which is the god of justice, Torm, the gird of courage and self-sacrifice, and Ilmater, the god of endurance in the face of suffering. Are you?
Helm.
You're
Paladin Helm. Which Tyr and Torm they're not that far off. Yeah.
But yeah, there's some priests out front kind of giving little talks to different people and waving around incense, and it's a very, very spiritually looking little place.
Give him the nod.
A few of the priests give you kind of a look up and down. I don't know if I'm really saying much to you guys.
Nope.
You haven't stopped to talk to them, so they're not imposing themselves.
Still
on you.
cold, so we would
Yep,
like to get
We're
inside.
getting some codes. That's what's happening.
Just before you get into the town square, you pass by a large inn, which is Kelvin's Comfort. That's where they had talked about the ale, or the firebrand. And just past that, you can see the town square where lots of market stalls are set up. So where did you guys want to go?
Are the market stalls set up in a temporary fashion? Like, are they pulled down every so often? Is this a market day kind of thing, or are they like semi-permanent, like half walls
They
kind of
look
built?
semi-permanent. Like, there's lots of cloth and whatnot on them, but the stalls themselves are built out of a very permanent wood structure, and then they would just put a cloth roof and awnings on them.
Okay.
Going to one that looks like they sell warm clothing.
Yep.
Yes.
Hats and gloves.
Possibly used.
So all around the town square are different fires and like cauldrons with fires in them, and you'll see people around them keeping warm. A woman runs up to the group of you. She doesn't look very well-to-do. She's like, "Oh, you guys are fresh faces here in Bryn Shander. What are you looking for? How can I help you?"
Oh.
Can we spot a stall selling clothes from here?
Roll an investigation.
You got it. That's not great. 11.
It's a big place. You see, unfortunately, you smell and see lots of fishmongers.
Is there any place that sells coats?
It's like, oh, yes. I will take you to some place that sells the finest coats. And I can take you to places that sell the affordable coats. Which would you prefer?
Affordable.
We'll take the affordable, yeah.
Excellent.
What's your name?
My name
I'm Ginny, by the way.
is Beldora. My name is Beldora. It's like, it's on the other side of the market, but why don't you just warm up around this cauldron just for a moment or two, and I'll take you right there.
Thank you, darling.
It's like, you look like you could very much use some heat. She's giving you the up down.
I'm kind of giving her the same, so...
Yeah. Me as well. Is she making me suspicious at all?
She's making me suspicious. I would hope she was making you suspicious.
You don't need to. She can tell that you're very suspicious of her. You get a better insight than you guys.
I don't really think I'm on it.
Like, you don't need to worry about me. I do ask for a copper for my help, though, but that's only if you're happy with what I do. If you guys are warm enough, I'll take you to the stalls.
Lead on.
And she leads you through the marketplace. There's a couple times she's like, just don't stand too close to that stall, and then she'll... You
Taking a good look in those stalls as we head past.
You can smell the stalls that she's
Fair enough.
pointing you away from. Now she's taking you through the market. She's like, well, what brings you guys to Bryn Shander? I haven't seen any of you here before.
Well, funny you should ask. We weren't entirely sure we were coming here until we actually ended up here. So
You'd be surprised at just how many people like that, or in Bryn Shander, have ended up here just like that.
mm-hmm.
Where'd you guys come from?
The latest place we were was Nightstone.
Oh.
I'm from Helmshold.
Oh. Well, you're definitely making the rounds.
Mm-hmm, I am.
Paladin.
I'm from Dimwallow.
Oh, that's a heck of a trip. Twice as long for someone of your leg length.
Oh.
And
I feel acknowledged.
sorry, I'm just recognizing the endurance it takes to make such a trip.
She even knows where Dimwallow is. It's very impressive.
It's far to the south. Not even the east, over by the river.
It's very good.
Now, I didn't expect to end up in Bryn Shander either. And she makes her way to a place that's selling lots of different furs and leathers, and he's actually the market stall owner, and that's a lot of words for just the business guy, is making some coats as you guys walk up to the stall. And it's like, Belladonna, what have you brought for me? It's like, these people are looking for some of your nice warm cloaks.
Yes, gloves and hats as well.
I'm sure I can help you out.
Mm-hmm.
If is there anything else I can do to help you out?
Actually, how much would it cost for you to stick around for a little bit longer?
It doesn't cost me anything to stick around for a little bit longer.
Hang out with us for a little while, Beldora, and we might need you to show us how to get to someplace else.
I will gladly hang out with you, but I'm going to go over and stand by that fire. Just
Absolutely.
To keep and she scuttles over. She's just a very downtrodden-looking human female. And she just goes over and she immediately starts chatting with some of the other people around the fire cauldron. So the stall keeper, immediately he's like, hasn't even asked you guys questions. He's got like a tape measure out and he's, yes, we can do this and that. I think I have just what you fine folk need. Are you all just looking for some winter wear?
Yes, and
Functional,
maybe
please.
something to line some armor too.
No, I'm good.
Would you like some more dexterity?
My
He's still
fine
walking
tabaxi
around like
friend,
this.
you could lie better if your tail wasn't tucked up under yourself to keep warm.
Yeah, where else am I gonna put it?
In one of my fine fur cloaks.
No, I'm good.
Oh, you're probably worried about the static electricity. But he fits each of you with a cloak and some gloves. For those of you who wear metal armor, he offers some more fine.
Do you have a woolen sweater I can put underneath it?
It's not wool. It's a very fine fur you would wear on the inside of it.
What's he wind up charging us?
You wear a metal armor too, don't you, Ginny?
Studded leather.
Studded leather, so you're probably okay. But you wear metal.
Yeah, I'm chainmail right now.
Yours will cost 7,
7 gold.
and everybody else costs 5.
Okay.
That's just because you have extra to line the inside.
Tova, old boy. I happen to have given you all the gold that I had. Spot me, would you?
Hey, Jinx.
I don't know what you guys are doing in there. I'm hanging out at the fire.
When Tova's calling you over, clearly.
What would you like, sir?
You know that money you promised me? For a couple new spells?
Can I give that to you?
No. We need a little spot of coin.
Yeah.
How much you need?
The
5?
shopkeeper is actually starting to look a little bit worried at this point.
Don't be concerned. They'll definitely pay.
It's either that or I can do tattoo work.
No, we got cash.
My favorite tattoo is coin.
I can
And it
tattoo
comes
a
in the
coin
form
on
of
you.
coin.
Oh,
Who needs cash? Because I do have extra.
I don't
And
know.
if
you
you're
think
hoarding
gonna pay
something,
I think you should have got that.
Is Jinx coughing up some money, or is he just like, yeah, I'll get you that money?
Yeah.
Jasper, were you actually getting any cold weather wear? Yeah, you will want some, because if you don't have any kind of cold weather wear, you start taking elemental damage.
I've
if
got
you're out
multiple,
traveling.
like, massive layers. I've got disguises, I've got costumes, I've got...
well, then are you going to take a dex penalty?
Would I? Having... It's the
I
same
feel
way
like that's probably
it's the same-
effectively cold weather gear.
I
It just
think
looks
during-
stupid.
I think
It's-
during one of our intermissions, we're going to go upstairs and get all of my shirts.
I don't need all of your shirts. It's the same as how I dress in Saskatchewan. You don't wear one big giant jacket. You wear 7 layers.
I'm doing it wrong.
Hmm?
You don't work outside in the cold, is your problem.
That's true, I don't.
So maybe that's not a problem for her.
No,
No.
All right, well, yeah.
that's fine.
5 gold, 10,
5.
27.
27?
27 gold. is
I've
what
already marked my 5
Oh,
off.
okay.
So
Okay,
22.
so 22, and I've marked my 7 off, so that's 15 left.
I can give 2.
So do you happen to have a cloak of protection that I could purchase from?
That'd be 13.
I recently came into money use.
I have my own money, so
So you're good?
yeah.
So that's
It's like-
10.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do
Okay.
have a cloak of
8.
protection.
8 left.
So I'll take 8
And
off.
how
of
much
mine.
would that be costing me?
I got you.
250 gold.
Well, I've got 50. Can I give you 50?
Sure.
You're not getting a cloak, but he'll take your 50.
You sure you don't want this? I am willing to go to 50.
That's concerning and maybe worth an insight check.
Yeah. I think that's
16.
Seems legit.
I am curious too, watching this happen. Can I roll an insight check?
Sure. It's against his performance check.
Never mind. 12. I'm assuming it's good.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, none of you have actually ever seen a cloak of protection.
No.
24 to persuade? Is that the lowest price that you can
I was asking 250. I feel like I have been very generous going to down 200 gold.
Yeah. And then this is a good cloak of protection you've got here.
This cloak will protect you greatly.
Seems like a good cloak. Good deal, too.
And detect magic. I do have that. I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe I do. Please have it. No, I don't.
So Annika's paid. We've grabbed our cloaks, and
The cat's negotiating.
Cat's Jinx is gonna hang out behind. Let's
I'm gonna stay as well.
Are you? All right.
Okay.
Why don't you sell him that comb?
Yeah, we do have that comb. Wait, no, did I give that comb to you?
No. I decided against it. Just in case we needed more money later.
Okay. I will take your cloak of protection, sir.
He takes the coin from him and he very dramatically whips it up and then puts it around your shoulders, clasping it in the front. Says, "This cloak will protect you.
Oh, it's a cloak
Yes.
of good
You
wishes.
may need to protect your friends, though, as well.
Now, this is a magical cloak of protection.
This is a cloak of protection."
It's guaranteed
It's
to
gonna
protect you.
protect
You know what? I don't want this. This is fine. You can keep your cloak.
But you already gave him the money.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
No, he took it before he put it around you.
You bought yourself a cloak.
No.
This is money up front.
No. No, I'd like my gold back. I'm not going to take your cloak of protection that isn't a cloak of protection.
He hands you back a pouch of coin, but it is not the same pouch that you handed him. Your passive perception is high enough to beat his sleight of hand.
Sir, I would like my pouch of gold that I gave you.
Oh, I am so sorry.
No, you're not.
That is my profit for the. I need to take that back. Here's yours. But I will need my cloak back, sir, or I will have to call the guards.
Count your money.
Meanwhile, Annika, she's walking away, her like spider senses
Yeah,
are tingling.
my
She's like,
hand is on my rapier.
Jinx is getting in trouble.
Jinx has been in town 5 minutes and Jinx is in trouble.
Jinx is getting in trouble.
You can't even dress him up, let alone take him out.
No.
He's already dressed up.
So he takes the cloak off of you. He seems. I didn't want to really sell this cloak of protection to you anyway. Finally folds it up and he says, "I think we're closed for the day. Goodbye."
Yes, sir.
Like you turn your back and then you hear from behind you, "Cloaks for sale."
I'll toss him a silver on the way out just for quality entertainment.
Thank you so much.
I go find Beldora and I'm like, okay, we need to find the sheriff, Markham Southwell.
Oh,
Can you take us to him?
usually I try to avoid the sheriff, but I'm pretty sure he's at the town hall.
I had a feeling. Just show us where the town hall is.
She takes you across. Now the town hall is at. That's council hall. B6. It actually is listed on there and just points. All I have is numbers.
Oh, right
So
there.
B6 is just a little bit south from the town square.
Okay. We make our
Alright.
way there. And I look at these guys and I'm like, can you think of anywhere else you'd like Beldora to take us after we speak to Markham?
Calvin's comfort.
Well, we
When
passed it on the way. I think we could find it back.
We could find our way back, yeah.
But she's such a lovely lady. We could use the company.
We will be at Kelvin's Comfort later. Here's your copper.
Except she took
Oh,
us
thank
to
you
that
so
thief
much.
You're very welcome.
trying to sell me a regular cloak.
So she kind of makes her way back towards the square.
We'll be at Calvin's Comfort later if you want to come find us again. Maybe we'll have more work for you.
I'll see you there. She skips away, kind of happy to have her copper in hand. Now, the town hall is one of the larger buildings that you've seen around the market square. It does not seem to be very busy. You let yourself into the town hall, and the inside is very large. almost appears to be like a converted warehouse at times. You can see large seating places where your town hall would congregate. Walking in, you kind of make a little noise, hello, hello, and then from behind a door, a very stern-looking gentleman comes walking toward you. Are you guys gonna do
And I'm
anything
like,
or say
yes.
He looks official.
Good day, sir. I am Annika Silverbow, Paladin of Helm and member of the Order of the Gilded Eye, and we are here looking for Markham Southwold.
Oh, you can cease looking. You've found him. My name is Markham.
Good day to
What
you,
business
sir.
have you here?
We have news of your brother from Nightstone.
What news?
Unfortunately, he was killed in an attack. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Just not do bedside manner.
He's not doing good. Like
Paladin.
he does have some grief on his face, but he is doing his best to kind of stonewall his own griefs.
Do you have a place where we could all sit down and discuss this?
Like, well, there's lots of chairs here. Simply have a seat.
Would you like to have a seat as well?
I have a very busy schedule, and I will have things I need to attend to. I appreciate you bringing information of my brother to me.
I'm so sorry of his passing.
Now I have to look and see if I promised you guys anything for this.
I think it was just someone should tell him.
Well, I think he is. His brother said that he would pay us 50 gold.
Okay, yes.
Jason, stick out your hand.
We'll go,
Each. 50
we'll
gold
go with
each.
Rin.
His brother's dead.
The BS is strong with this one.
Actually, there's 7 more of us just outside.
We all get rare items. That he just happened to have in his pocket.
We just did that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
he happens to have in his pocket.
There was no promise of anything.
Sadly, they're all sized for dolls.
Yeah.
So
Did you have anything else other than news to bring?
At this point, to Bryn Shander, no. The way that we came here was rather unconventional, and we weren't intending to come here. But while we're here, we thought we would bring you news of your brother.
I do appreciate you bringing me news.
Is there anything else going on around here that might require our assistance? We do have a particular set of skills.
since the
We
ether
all-
sent us, I feel like it might have to do with giants.
It is entirely
He
possible.
perks up very quickly when you say the word giant.
Ah,
We also have some information from Nightstone. Should we...
Well, something has obviously happened in Nightstone. My brother was killed.
Also, Lady Nanders of the house Nanders has passed as well.
Yes, it also killed in the attack.
It was a giant attack.
He actually seems more upset about Lady Nanders.
Oh, okay.
And she promised that you would pay us 50 gold
to
damn it, Ren.
bring news of her death. We're very expensive messengers.
He pulls a small piece
22.
of paper out of his.
each. The performance.
He pulls a small piece of paper out of his pocket and writes something on it with a quill, and he says, "Give this to the proprietor of Kelvin's Comfort. He will put you up for a few days on my tab."
That's very kind of you, sir. Do you want us just to wait there for further information?
If I have anything else of need of you, I will send for you, but I have nothing pressing at the moment.
Then we may look for more work around town, just to cover our expenses.
By all means, your stay for the next week I will gladly cover. I thank you for news of the good lady's passing as well as my brother.
It's good news for you, Samber.
How so?
On his tab.
Not good news
Was
of
that-
Lady Shander's death.
Was that room or room and board?
That's a good question.
Annika, can I see that note?
I passed the note off, and I'm like, once again, we do apologize for being the bearers of bad news.
I appreciate you bringing me news of the lady's passing.
I had no idea you had a relationship with her, but yes.
It's my duty to protect all those who live in the north, and the lady's passing will be felt hard on a great many folk.
Mm-hmm.
My brother knew the dangers of moving to a community such as Nightstone.
Did you know that the stone has also been disappeared from Nightstone?
The town's been vandalized as well.
Yes.
So we
More than vandalized, it's stolen.
Yes, like not
No, it's
destroyed, taken.
Night no stone.
Giant boulders all over the place, buildings torn through.
Mm-hmm. The bridge to the.
All right,
to
all
keep-
right. He's got the idea.
Well,
We're good.
we
Just
should
trying to give him PTSD.
yeah, we should tell him about the good giant though too. There is good news. There is a good giant who is trying to help and get the bad giants under control.
Zephyros was a very kind host. Was meant to drop us at Tribor, but here we are.
Yes, like I said,
A
we
little
weren't
detour.
entirely intending to come here.
I find myself skeptical. Any giant is worth staying away from. None seem to bring anything else but their own desires. If there's nothing else that I can help you with, I do have other duties I need to attend to.
Thank you for your time, Markham.
Thank you for your news. And kind of heel spins as makes his way back into the town hall.
You about to go test that board
We're
section
gonna
of the
go
ring
find
board?
out how it's good.
How good this note
How
is.
is good?
It says room and meals.
Yeah, figured.
Alcohol not included.
I tried.
So
But if you hand me that note, I can forge his signature. 'Cause- I'll take that note.
Don't let Danica hear you.
Yeah, exactly. Do I have to perception check that?
Wait, hold on. I got a better idea.
if they're trying to do it sneakily, they would have to do a sleight of hand,
21.
and then you would go against your perception. But
And I get to roll?
Perceive it.
Red.
because he like you wouldn't actively know to look for it. It would be
Okay.
against your passive.
Okay.
Samber's
So
just
you beat
waving
That's
off
like-
Ren and he's heading out to the.
Yeah, and I sneak the note out of your hand and hand it to Ren.
Okay.
Here you go, Ren.
Make a sleight of hand against my passive perception, I
Well, it's
guess.
21.
Okay, great.
There you go.
Look at that. No, oh, it's not there.
You're trying to take it directly out of his hand without him knowing.
Seems
Yeah.
like disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I mean, it's still not hard.
Yeah. I don't know what your
20.
passive is, but mine's not
21.
great.
No,
My first one was 21.
my hands are a little numb, weirdly enough.
Weirdly.
Bird rogues.
There's
You've lost the note.
no feeling in his hands anymore.
Yeah, right?
Immediately turn to Jinx. Give me a note.
You are known.
We
for
know.
being a thief.
Ah, you were just about to drop it, Samber. I will carry it for you.
Annika? You know, it's not mine
How
anymore.
about we don't get in trouble immediately, guys? Let's give it a couple of minutes.
I missed the first one. I didn't kill the shop owner.
He wasn't selling cabbages.
Yeah.
Why would you kill the shop owner?
He was trying to cheat me out of money. Did you not notice?
Oh, I noticed. There's no need for violence, though, dear.
Well, that's how the kobolds treated me.
Well,
Oh, dear.
They didn't like what I was doing.
Yeah, but look how you turned out.
an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Just don't worry about it.
When they're deep fried.
That too.
That's extraordinarily disturbing.
So as you guys are bickering, what else are you staying in the town hall, or are you headed out to
Heading
explore?
out.
Calvin.
I think we're walking.
I already
as we're
headed out the
bickering.
door and like started looking at shops on the way by. They all said that we were going, and I look around. Where is everybody? Are they like?
I turn on my heel and I look at them. I'm like, "You're adults. Do what you want. But if I catch you, we're gonna have words."
Everybody.
And I will. I need to go find an armor. I tell these guys, and I head out.
Directly across from Kelvin's Comfort is the armory.
Ooh, aren't we
Excellent.
lucky?
Oh, so it is.
Yeah, literally right across the
Literally right across the street.
Kelvin's.
Armory,
the
like
armor.
the barracks for the town, or
street. The town armory. If you are looking for like a blacksmith or
Yeah, I'm looking for someone to find out exactly how much it would cost for scale mill or plate, one or the other.
you might have to go back and scour through the marketplace again.
Sure, I will go do that then.
Or ask Beldora.
Yeah, well, once I find Beldora
She's
again,
at-
she'll
she's
probably
probably at
find
Calvin's.
us at
Hanging
Calvin's
out at the
Comfort.
front of Calvin's Comfort.
Okay. So she's out front of Calvin's Comfort when we head there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Beldora.
Well, hi. You guys said you were here. I thought maybe we could have a meal.
We could probably arrange that.
Big smile on her face.
Let's go inside and have a drink and a meal quickly. What time about is it?
It is mid-afternoon.
We'll arrange to get that in the morning then. While we're having a meal, we treat her to a hot meal. We'll find out if there is a blacksmith in town that we could possibly go see tomorrow morning. See about making a suit of armor.
You could probably go like to the Black Iron Blades,
Mm-hmm.
which is somewhere on there.
Oh,
Number
Black Iron
10.
Blades is pointing to
just
right
north
Just
of them.
north of the
North.
market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a pretty good set of armor. You can hear the hammers banging in there from sun up to sundown. Sometimes people complain because it lasts till after sundown.
Maybe you should go now and
Get it
it could be
started.
started and ready for it in the
After
morning.
sundown seems like mid-afternoon
Get
here.
out of here. Leave the
Yeah.
Kenku and the Rogue alone in the room.
Well.
So I guess I should. Kelvin's Comfort is a very dwarven building. The outside's got that plain look to it. You go inside and there are like runic axes on the wall. All the woodwork has runic carving cut into it. The fireplace is built like with intricate stonework. There's a granite floor in the entire building. Very dwarven. There's huge kegs and casks of alcohol behind the bar. You can smell sweet meats cooking from the kitchen. You come in and you give them the note.
Mhm.
The bartender, whose name is on this piece of paper,
It has many syllables and is very well thought out.
Ogden Flamebeard.
Ogden it is.
Says he looks at the piece of paper. He's like, so you guys must have done something nice for the sheriff. He usually doesn't do things like this, but tucks the paper in his pocket. I'll gladly honor this. Says, set yourself down at one of the tables. I'll have some food brought out to you immediately, and I'll send one of the ladies of the house up. She'll turn beds down and prepare a room for the group of you.
So as everyone kind of scurries over to the table, I look at Ogden. I'm like, Ogden, it seems very quiet in here. I think you need a little entertainment.
Is it? Everyone's out working right now. People are.
Maybe this evening.
What?
I do have some skills. I can maybe draw in some people and make a little music and laughter and joy, and bring a little joy into the bar here.
He says, typically the Flamebeard's fire branding brings in plenty of entertainment. I won't stop you from singing, but unfortunately I can't pay. Typically, the traveling minstrels that come through, I pay in food and board for the time that they're here. But You've already been paid in that.
Would you be opposed to me doing a collection once I've done my performance?
By all means. Please don't badger my customers, though.
Badgers. We don't need no stinking badgers.
Nor do you need mushrooms or snakes. So, you and Bella Dora are headed out. The other 5 of you are sitting. Big cups of mead come out. Probably one of the bigger cups of mead you've ever seen. Heaping plates full of meat and gravy. Big potato and bun on the side. And Belladora's kind of like, maybe we could have something to eat before we go.
Yeah, we could definitely.
Samber's going to hang on to his cup. He's going to push his plate over to Annika. Who I assume is going to push her plate over to
Beldora.
Oh, she is in like Flint. She's just.
Does it seem like she hasn't eaten for a while?
She doesn't look like she's not emaciated. Or
Okay.
anything. It's good food. Why would you
But
want
it's
to
tasty, warm
Not
food.
opposed to getting free food.
I'm not even opposed to getting free food.
Definitely take some free food.
So, did you guys have any other questions for Annika or perhaps Ogden?
Or
while you're
Beldora,
here?
you mean?
What did I say?
Annika.
Annika? You can ask
you
me
can ask
questions.
Annika
You
questions.
could ask
too.
Annika any questions.
I was a little curious why you were prompting us to. What do you know that we
What?
don't?
Yeah.
But
Anything that's in this book.
I think this is a good time to.
Oh, that's right. Tova and Ren have gotten us some presents here. So, do you guys want to open them up here on the live stream? Sure. Well, this is
Well,
it's
at dinner.
appropriate for
At
live
dinner.
stream, right?
We're at dinner.
Dinner.
One at a
It's
time
appropriate
or
for-
all together?
Okay.
No.
All together.
I gotta hide one of these.
No.
That one's hidden.
Oh my goodness.
We were trying to find like a tiny little pan that we could add to yours, but we couldn't find one.
fabulous.
Minis for everybody.
Yay.
That's so cool. Oh, yours is awesome too.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
If you guys want to put them along the edge of the map, you can show
Oh
everyone.
my goodness.
Put it on the map. Put it on the map.
I'm so little.
Oh, there we go.
No,
More to the middle. Okay.
you put them along the.
The tech goblin's picky.
Right?
So picky.
Somebody needs to need to move me over.
If you don't mind me.
Hey, go ahead.
You want this one hidden?
Yeah, that one's a hiding one. For
Oh.
now.
Huh?
Cool.
Not supposed to know that part.
Oh,
Thank you
gotcha.
very much. You
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
You're
you're
welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, very, very cool. Thanks so much.
The tabaxi starts purring.
You scooch mine back over this band.
No.
Thank you. All right,
That's not Andrew, that's somber.
That's
Sam.
true.
Samber, the sober, somber one.
That's the one. Absolutely. Not a drink past these lips.
That's why he's so dry.
It's because it's salt water.
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys all finish up your meals. Ogden or Belladora are available for any questions. You kind of have to flag Ogden down. He's a very busy little dwarf. He's motoring around between all the different tables. You do have Belladora kind of as a captive audience. She can say things between large bites of meat.
So as long as you keep feeding her, she'll probably stick around.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from quite far to the east.
Quite evasive.
I grew up in a small village. It's at the south end, or the southeast end of the spine of the world.
Oh.
I don't know if the village is even there anymore.
Southeast into the spine of the world. That is a fair distance. What brought you to bring Shander?
My legs.
So liberal.
Charming.
I was hoping I could get work
Well done.
in fishing for the hookhead or the hooked knuckleheads, but just it's not for me. So I just help out with what I can around the market. You know, some days fresh faces need help finding different things in town. Other times, you know, the stall keepers need help tearing down their stalls or setting things up. Just odds and ends. I'm just fine with living meagerly.
What is the hooked knuckleheads?
Those are one of the largest industries around here. People fish, and then the traders come in and they trade different goods and take the fish away to their communities and they resell them. It's just you need a bit more of a stomach than I have to deal with all that fish. It's definitely not as good as this, Ogden. It's really good today.
Is Ogden giving her like a dirty look every once in a while, or doesn't? Okay, it's fair.
So obviously you're around this marketplace quite a lot. By the way, thank you for not calling us fresh meat.
Oh.
Just fresh faces.
Just fresh faces.
So has anything been going badly in the town lately, or?
We've had a few extra people coming in from the wilds.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors of giant attacks in different places. The Speaker's Palace has been very busy. People coming and going with information of giant attacks. The current speaker, Devessa Shane, she deals with a lot of that, organizing the information. She's, I don't know, about as close as you can get to a mayor here in Bryn Shander. She's
Okay, I was going to ask.
the current head of the council.
So it's like the leader of the town. Okay.
She, I don't know.
What was her name again?
Her name is Duvessa.
Duvessa?
I think she's just in charge because no one likes to argue with her because she never stops.
Yeah, just arguments. Has she been in charge long?
She's very young. She hasn't been in charge long. She's maybe 20-something.
Oh,
The
that is
last
quite
few
young.
speakers have been so old their beards touch the floor.
Interesting.
Oh, we just got observers here. People laughing at the nerds playing D&D. No? It's okay.
So, giants in outside of town, but nothing really happened in town lately.
Well, nothing that I'm concerned about. Like, the priests are always busy trying to talk people into their cloisters, and that guy over there is always hunting people who he says exist.
Hunting people he says exist.
She points over towards a very large, burly-looking man. He wears it's not really like regal clothes, but he's got a regal coat of arms. Like it's the only clean part of his clothes, and it's sewn into a patch on his winter wear.
Do any of us recognize the coat of arms?
Roll an investigation.
19.
6, so 14. That's a minus.
24.
I'm going to assume I don't.
19 and 24 are definitely good enough to recognize that is an official house. He is a Knight of Tyr and a member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, he's got titles too.
I do not smell funny. It's cologne.
It's the fellow with the gauntlet there. That's the one.
Yeah.
And he hunts people?
Yeah. You know, most people come here to hunt fish. Not that guy.
What was he looking for?
This is some dwarf, so he came here thinking that every dwarf in the continent wants to get this Firebeard's brandy. She kind of rolls her eyes a little bit.
Do you know his name?
I try to stay away from him, Sir Knifel, something like that.
Okay.
He never needs any of my help, so I don't really associate with him much. Well, while you guys are in the inn here, eating your meal, I think this might be a good time to take a bit of a breather. So we will take a break, and I'll get the tech goblin to star wipe us. Come on, tech goblin, I know you can do it.
I've been talking about this Twitch thing for a while now. The only Twitch I know is what my victims do when I'm done with them. So what is this? And people enjoy watching this stuff? Humanity sure has gone downhill. That was episode 13 of Moose Jaw Gamers and No Good Rolls, Just Good Roleplaying. It was recorded while streaming on Twitch. Check out their channel for live streams. Please like and subscribe here and on Twitch. You can see the continuation of their adventure in about a week's time.